What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and there's been a lot of hype behind the Canik MC9. Now, the reason for this video is it is viewer requested. I had someone reach out to me just to simply ask how it's done when it comes to reliability. So far, I've only shot this thing twice, and I have about 250 or 220 rounds through it so far. And the ammo used was Winchester White Box, and then Gold Dot 124 grain. Just regular hollow points from them. That's what I run in my Glock 26s, my Hellcats, and so on. So I decided to run that through this because if I were to carry this, chances are I'm going to be carrying with gold dots. But not a single reliability issue so far. Some of the controls are a little sticky on it, but that's fine. I will chop that up to a break-in period. For most firearms, they're going to be a little sticky starting off. For instance, this mag release doesn't release the mag, and it's not my hand blocking it or anything like that. It just is what it is. You can almost flick it out sometimes, but it's not a big deal. You just grab it and remove it and then reload. So I'm not too worried about that. That can be fixed with multiple ways, but to be honest, I think it's just more of a break-in period thing. So I think once I start, changing more mags, running more rounds through it, put 1,000 rounds through it, this thing will be functioning perfectly. Hey, there you go. But anyways, when it comes to its actual reliability, no feeding issues, no extraction issues. It's ran everything flawlessly, even those gold dots. So far, I trust this firearm. Have I carried it? No. Am I going to carry it? I plan on carrying it because I really do like this firearm. I think it is a great carry option that's in between a Micro 9 size and a Glock 26 size. Somewhere in the middle, it's that happy medium, that good ergonomic feel with a lot of shootability involved. But I do plan on carrying this at some point. But I would like to see 300, 400 rounds through it. And if I am going to carry gold dots, maybe one more box of hollow points. Trust me, guys. You may say, oh, that's ridiculous. Testing 2 boxes of hollow points to your firearm. Trust me, you want to make sure that you are training with your defensive ammo every now and then for 2 reasons. To get the feel for it, and on top of that, to make sure that that firearm you are carrying in that moment feeds it. We're not talking about this firearm 2 months ago. We're talking about this firearm in this moment after all the use you've put through it. The dirtiness, you may have not cleaned it the best. Will your firearm be able to protect you when you need it? And so far, the Canik MC9 has ran flawlessly. I actually had a buddy who went shooting with me for his first time ever shooting, and he liked the Canik. He liked the 9mm. I had him shooting a lot of stuff, so obviously the bigger bore stuff had a lot more recoil, so this probably felt really smooth, but a lot of times there's a big learning curve for people shooting a Micro 9, especially for their first time. And honestly, he handled it pretty well, and I think that's a good testament to the MC9 recoil-wise and muzzle flip-wise, because it really does handle that. I'm not sure if that's the larger slide on it or just the overall ergonomics, whatever it is. It's an awesome firearm. I love this thing so far. It's definitely going to be in my carry rotation in maybe a couple weeks once I get back out to the range, put some serious rounds through it while it's dirty, while it's hot, mag dump it, that whole sort of thing. Really put this through some testing. And then, yeah, I'm going to be carrying this thing. So far, so good. Fingers crossed.